Hello everybody. I have a project that I'm about to start and I thought, why not film the process, because it would be really fun to look back on. So, the project that I'm doing today, I will show you. Behind me is this very large apple tree that I planted roughly 6 years ago. It was just a teeny tiny little twig in the ground, and now it's, very large. It doesn't look big from this view, but if I put my hand on it, she's getting big at 6 years old. So I've pruned her down quite a bit so that I can reach her apples. So she's not super duper tall, but she's a good apple tree. Anyways, my plan for this area is to make it a very beautiful side garden, because right now it's just a plot of dirt. We had chickens in this area for about 5 years or so. We eventually want to sell the house, so we kind of need to fix the area up, make it look presentable to sell, and just we kind of wanted something different for this area. So I thought I'd make a little video, bring you along. If you want to watch, cool. If not, it'll be fun for me to look back on. So anyways, let's get into it. As you can see, we have a lot of the wood from the fencing that we had. I still need to take out these posts, which are really hard, so I'll probably need my husband help with that. The chickens had dug out some of the dirt in this area, and there's just a lot of leveling and just a lot of work to do. We're gonna create a little pathway to walk through. Got to prune some of the tree here, and we're gonna start making some borders, and like I said, we're gonna start leveling out this ground. All right, so I got most of the chunks of wood and big rocks and cinder blocks out of the way. There's still some things on the ground that I'm gonna have to just rake up and throw out. But I think my next step, what I'm gonna do, and I'm not one that typically advocates for tilling, because there's been a lot of studies on it and it's not great. However, this spot has been so compacted with having the chickens, and we've been layering sand on sand on sand, and it's just clay underneath, that I think it's kind of necessary to start off. So then we're gonna just till it once. I'm gonna go to our local nursery. I'm gonna get some good compost, just to kind of amend it for the first time, and then from then on, just top it off. That's what I do with my other gardens. I just top them off. So I think that's my next step. All right, so as you can see, we decided on these bricks, which have these cool colors to them. So we just finished laying around this border, which looks really nice, and then we are about 4 short for this, so we haven't started laying it. We just measured out. So my husband went to go get that, but I think it's starting to come together pretty nice. Tomorrow, once this is set up, we're gonna get compost, so that's what's next. It's been quite a while since I filmed the first part of transforming this into the new side gardens, and I don't even remember really where we left off, but I had some canna lilies growing in the front yard, which if you've ever grown canna lilies, you know that they multiply. So you dig them up, you could divide them, and then replant them throughout the yard. So what I did was I dug them up. I think I got 45 plants out of the original. I don't even remember. I had like maybe 10. So now I have 45 plants. And here, let me show you. I will show you where I got them. So I have some things planted in here. I have some lavender. I have my marshmallow plant. Some of these look like they might be dying, but they're berries. And then I have a blueberry. But throughout, in between these, all lining through here, And then all the way around, I have canna lily rhizomes planted. These were the stalks. You just cut them off, divide the rhizome, and then plant them back in. I have a couple varieties, but yeah, they're just all lined up if you can see them. So that'll look really nice. But I went out to the store and they have spring bulbs of like every kind of bulb on sale for 50% off. So I ended up getting 197 total, but all different varieties. So I'm going to show you those, and I'm going to get those planted throughout these gardens. So hang on one second. Let's see, we've got these daffodils with these pretty colors. I've got yellow tulips, white tulips, these lilies, darker lilies, an apricot colored tulip. And so these daffodils, one with more of a yellow, got pure yellow daffodils and red tulips. So I think that'll be a very pretty combination. So I got all my bulbs kind of placed where I want them to be. Earlier in the year, I already had put some bulbs into there. They kind of got moved around from dogs digging them up. It is what it is. I'm gonna hope that this doesn't happen with this area, but to kind of give you a visual of what I did, the whole back row is the large yellow daffodils, and then the next couple rows in there and kind of separated out because there weren't as many are the other 3 varieties of daffodils, just to kind of spread sporadically throughout. And then after the daffodils, the first row is all of the red tulips, and then I kind of did the same thing with the other varieties that I only had a few of. I kind of placed them in front, but sporadically placed, so there's at least a pink one and then a yellow one, like throughout the entire area. And then the whole next front row is of the white, and then I kind of zigzagged them. So I think that'll be a really pretty combination. But 197 bulbs in this planter, and I think honestly I could fit a couple more, because there is like this whole front area and then some gaps in there, so I really think that I could have fit some more, but I think this is a really good start. All right, all the bulbs are planted. I just got to clean up my tools and we are done. And I guess I can check back in the spring and show you how everything is growing. I think it'll be really beautiful. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.